Hello. Lauren, I think first comment today. Hi, Melissa, Leslie, Andrea, Margaret, Anne, Shelley, Sarah, Emma, Alicia, Diane, Elsie, and Melanie. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Hello. Are we all okay? Friday night. Hello, it's cold today. I thought it was snowing outside. That's how cold I am. Honestly. Yeah, I hope everyone is well. As you can see, we've got a little bit of a different decor going on. I was going to put some more hearts up, but you know what? I figured that the line of, what do you call it? Bunting? Not bunting? The line of heart drop at the back was quite a lot. And then this, I thought, you know what? We don't need any more hearts dangling here. However, if you guys think we do, let me know. I'll add them in. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, I'm sorry, Lorraine. We are fully booked for today. And I've actually got people, if you've just ordered, I've got people who I already had to book in for Sunday. So I wouldn't be able to put you in because I've already had to sort of book them in for Sunday instead. So there's, people before that. So I won't be able to, I'm afraid. So today is a normal live. So it was live yesterday for the monthly charm deal. Live today for a normal live. We do have our new game. So it is. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. So our new game is Bursting Beats. So basically you've got 1 through to 5. So I haven't given these numbers because it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that the right way, or does it need to be that way? When you read that. Is that right? Is that where the 1 should be over there, or should the 1 be here? So yeah, I think the 1 needs to be there, but if I'm wrong and the 1 needs to be there, then yeah, let me know. Anyway, 1 through to 5, and inside are these hearts. Now these hearts inside are items of jewellery. So what happens is you'll pick your heart number, and then I'll open up the heart. It does have a little bit of sticky tape on the bottom, so I may have to take that tape off just to get in them. And then, so I'll open it up, whatever is inside is yours, and then I'll top it back up again. So the hearts will always be topped up. The other side, 1 nearest me. Okay, that's fine. So 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 over there. That's fine as long as I know where I'm starting. In fact, there you go. I'm just 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So I don't forget. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we are fully booked for today. It is in the description above, but I will just pin it here as well. So if you have ordered recently, or you may have already been booked in for Sunday if you have ordered. So I hope that's okay. Those of you who requested earlier openings as well, you have been moved to Sunday. So again, I hope that was okay, because I already had the top half of the order list sort of booked up for today. So yeah, fully booked for today. Available for openings on Sunday still. I think that's everything. We've got oysters, we've got egg pops. The order list was posted on the page earlier. I think that's everything. I've still got a poorly lip on the inside because I bit it yet again today. So yeah, if you see me doing that, I'm not being rude. It's just where my teeth keep sort of grazing that inside lip. Okay, so shall we get started? Up first today is Melissa Ward. Melissa, are you here? I feel like there was something else I was meant to say. As always, it will come to me. I know Patricia, right? Honestly. Hello? Oh, hello. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Did you get my thing, what I just said? Yeah, cool. Did you spill that in here? The coffee? Okay. Melissa Ward. Oh, Melissa. People are commenting on you, but I can't seem to see. Let me refresh. Hello. Oh, okay. So you'll have you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So I was going to say to you, because obviously you do have the five hearts. Okay. So did you want to literally have the 5 that are up there, or if you pick, say, a couple of numbers, I can then restock and then you can pick again. So I'm happy to do that as well. So it's up to you. So are you happy with the 5, as in just the first 5, or would you like to pick a couple? I'll top it back up and then you can pick a couple again. What do you think? Yep, go with those 5. Okay, so I'll just bring them down in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. So I don't know if you can see. Yep, so 1's here and then we'll go across. So I have got my handy little blade that comes out just to open these up, because it's going to be so much easier. Yes, see? Okay, so inside heart number 1, you have got a ring. So this is an adjustable ring from the back of the ring. It will come with 1 opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. So if I show you, oh, that's a bit bright, isn't it? Let's see if we can turn that down a bit. So basically this ring is a single band ring. You see that's where it adjusts at the back, and then as you come round it splits into a double band, which then starts getting encrusted with the crystals, and then again all the way around to the single band. And then what happens is this top band comes up where the pearl is going to sit, and then the bottom band is still then encrusted with the crystals. So this is a new item that will be going on the website. We have had a design similar to this with our rings actually in the past, but it is quite a nice different design. So I hope you're happy with that one and you'd like to keep that one. Perfect. So I was going to say, with the jewellery, in fact, let me just bring you up for this. With the jewellery, if you're happy to keep them, then that's perfect. If not, you do get the option to have a lucky dip. If you go for a lucky dip, it's actually in this bucket here is lucky dips, and then you can't go back again, so you would need to have whatever that lucky dip was. So I'm just getting a bucket to put the empty bags in. Okay, so if we go back down to heart number 2 then, let's go down. And in here, you have got, it is a anklet. Now this anklet could be worn as a bracelet if you wanted to, but obviously it just depends because anklets are normally slightly larger. I think this one's around 9 inches, but that's from memory, so I may be slightly wrong. And this one has got lots of different sort of little lucky charms on the bracelet. So it's got the ball stops which don't move. Then you've got a crystal spot, a flower, a star, a heart, and then a butterfly. If I turn that around, it is encrusted with crystals. So a spot, a flower, a star, a heart, and a butterfly. So this one comes with one opening, and this one you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Is this camera okay for showing the jewellery? If not, I'll do it on the other camera and just move the sand out the way, just because this camera isn't the best. So for example, if I go over here, is this camera any better? I don't know. We'll see. Let me know which one's better to see the jewellery in. But you'd like to keep that one as well. Perfect. So ring and then an anklet. Going on to your heart number 3. Oh, now you've got 2 bags in this one. And you've got a crystal charm and a pair of crystal stud earrings. So if you keep this, this is one set. So if you choose to swap this, you will be swapping the earrings and the charm out. Okay, so it sort of is a set if you like. So this is the rainbow crystal spot charm. So you can see it's got the rainbow colours. Okay, so this one will come with one opening, and again you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And if you choose to keep this as well, I'll need to know what fitting you'd like to have with him. The earrings are the crystal pearls, and these are the bright gold colour, so bright gold crystal pearl earrings. And then with the charm, like so. So would you like to keep this, or would you like to swap for a lucky dip? Love, love, love. Keep that one. Perfect. And a lobster fitting. Brilliant. Let me just write that down. If I just put charm lobster so far, and then okay, so obviously the earrings are ready made, so you don't get the opening with those, but we get an opening with the charm, and then the pearl on the charm can go on or off. Perfect. So then your heart number 4 is a cage pendant. This cage pendant would come with one opening. This cage can hold one pearl at a time as well. As you know, with it being a cage pendant, you're going to be able to swap and change the pearls around at home. And this one, it was on the website. I don't know if it's on the website at the moment, but it's 2 cats which are cuddling each other. And then in the middle of each cat, there is like a little heart cut out. And then with that heart cut out is where you'll see your pearls through. So one cat on this side has got like a golden overtone. This one's a normal silver. And like the cats are snuggling, and then the pearl sits in the centre. Oh, sorry. Come back. What do you think to that one? It was on the website, definitely, Shelley. I just don't know if it's still on the website or not. Lucky dip with that one. Okay, so if I bring you back up, that will go in there for now then. And if I get the lucky dip pot, it doesn't look like there's a lot in there, but I made sure there's definitely enough. So again, I'm just going to look away because these aren't wrapped up or anything. So I've given it a nice mix. And then what I normally do is I just grab the bag and then voila. So you've got actually another cage pendant. So cage for a cage in this case. Now this one again would come with one opening and it holds one pearl at a time. This one does have a little bit of script on it. And it says, I love you for always and forever. And it is the mum and two children staring off into the horizon. So it is a heart. It says, I love you for always and forever. And then the little silhouettes of the three people there looking off into the horizon, which is actually where the pearl is going to be. So they're looking off into the pearl. So I hope you're happy with that one. Okay, and then Melissa, your last heart. And your last heart is a pair of earrings. Now, these earrings are a match to the pendant that has recently gone on the supporter website. I haven't managed to pop the earrings on there yet, but they will be on there. I'm hoping to get them on there this weekend, to be honest. So they are hookback earrings, as you can see. They would come with two openings, and you can choose whether to have the pearls on the jewellery or not. And this is in the cyan glass heart, so the red heart. So this again would come in the red, the clear and the amethyst, so the purple heart. So it's those bones, so the bone arms coming down holding the heart, and then on top of the heart are three little roses as well. So if you choose to have pearls on here, the pearl would actually sort of sit and dangle in the middle, but like I said, you don't have to have the pearl on them. You can keep them as they are and the pearls loose. And that's a match for the pendant. Now these earrings are slightly smaller than the pendant, so the pendant is like, say, this big. So they are slightly smaller than the earrings, but they are than the pendant, sorry, but they are a match. So with these ones, Melissa, would you like to keep them, or oh no, you've just said you'd like to go for a lucky dip with these. Okay, so if I bring you back up, these ones go down here, and then lucky dip pot. Giving it a mix, and then, oh, I've got a couple. Oh, dropped one. So I think that's that one here. I did drop one. Okay, and you've got another charm and another pair of crystal stud earrings. Now this crystal colour, I don't know if these are one of the reds that went on the website. I know that I've got a couple of red crystal pearls to put on the website that I sort of missed when I did the mass upload. So these I think are like a rougey red crystal. Okay, so actually I don't think that colour is showing properly. I think it's looking slightly duller. If I come over here, yeah, so they are that brighter shade of red compared to the other camera. So obviously you will get the backs of the earrings. It's just I don't put them at the backs in while they're in here. And then the charm that you get is this one. So again, if you I would need to know what fitting you would like on the charm, if it's lobster, hoop fitting or a larger jump ring. This charm would come with one opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And then you've got lots of different styles and sizes of flowers etched into the charm. So it is one-sided, so the reverse side you just see the silhouettes of the backs of the flowers. So all the detail is on the front there. So I hope you're happy with that one as well. Love that lobster on there as well. Okay, so the two pairs of earrings. And then you've got the crystal charm with a lobster, a flower charm with a lobster, the anklet, the cage pendant, and then the ring as well. Okay, so Melissa, you have got, let me count. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 openings here, and then another 10. So 15 openings altogether, Melissa. Where am I putting the hearts? I'm going to need another pot, I think. Hang on. So with your 15 openings, how many would you like? So you've got oysters and egg pops. How many of each would you like? Or would you like all of the same of one? Or all of the same, mix of each? What would you prefer? Okay. And I'll top up the hearts again in a moment, but I'll get all the bits and bobs for your opening first. I might need to top this bag up actually, but it'll be fine for now. That's a lot of openings. It is 15 is quite a lot actually. 8 years, Charlotte. But Melissa, what do you think? So 15 altogether. Would you like all oysters, all egg pops, or a mix of each? 8 pops, 9 oysters. Keep the pops to the side because you'd like to swap for crystal pals. Okay, so hang on. 8 pops, 9 oysters. So I've got it down as 15. So that would be 17. Shall I count again in case I've got it wrong? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, yeah, 15, my lovely. So you've said 8 pops, 9 oysters. So which one would you like to change slightly? 7 pops. No, don't be sorry. It's just, so 9 oysters. Let me get those first. And then 7 pops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're still 1 over. So we're still 1 over. I'm so sorry. So it's 15 altogether, and 9 and 7 is 16. Yeah. So is it still? I've lost count now. Is it still 9 oysters and 6 pops? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, is that right, Melissa? I'm going to get the 6, but I'm not going to open them just until you confirm. 8 oysters. Okay, so I put one back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've lost it. 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, that's right. It's the time of night when my maths doesn't math very well. Right, so we're going to do egg pops first, then your oysters, but I'm going to keep egg pop side and oyster side in the sand. And then if you'd like to swap the crystal pearls, then obviously that's absolutely fine. Okay, so egg pop number 1. Are there certain colours you're hoping for, Melissa? 3 pearls in your first one. Oh, it's gone upside down. I'm sorry. I'll sort it out in a second. So you've got a dark, a very, very dark Cadbury purple, a blood orange, and a two-tonal. Look at him. So he gets darker. So he's a two-tonal sort of lighter burgundy red with these lighter two-tonal areas. Oh, there we go. Your next egg pop. Okay. Two pearls in here. You've got a blush pink and a TARDIS blue. Your next egg pop. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. So another burgundy red. He's definitely slightly darker than the first one. And then another blood orange. So I am going to keep these in the same row, I think. You've then got another darker Cadbury purple. So he is again quite beautifully deep and dark. And then a pastel gold. Your next egg pop. Three pearls in this one. And a Cadbury purple again. So that's 3 Cadbury purples there. Another blood orange. I was hoping that might be more tango, but no, he's definitely blood orangey tone. And then a icy blue. And then 3 egg pops to go. So your next one. 4 pearls in this one, my lovely. Another pastel gold. A TARDIS blue, ever so slightly lighter than your first one. Another blood orange. And a darker, darker gunmetal grey. Vicky, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, Vicky. Last 2 egg pops now. So your next one. 2 pearls in here. A darker silvery green. So he's a base sort of silver bells, but he does definitely have that slight greeny overtone. And then a water berry. So it's very, see on the camera it looks very, very close to being a blood orange there as well. But I'd say he's got a touch of watermelon in him. And then your last egg pop. 4 pearls in here. Another blood orange, which is 6 blood oranges. Oh my wow. A darker burgundy red again there. So I'll just squeeze that in there. A slightly funky shaped, so it's not fully round. It is a slightly oval shape. Peachy gold. So it's not pastel gold. You can see it's got that peachy colour to him. And then a TARDIS blue. Okay, so they are all of your egg pop pearls. Okay, so then coming across for your oyster pearls, what I might have to do is I might be able to lift this up a bit actually. So we'll see how it goes, but I may have to sort of then move it fully across depending on how many pearls we're going to get, and then sort of zoom in at the end each time. Okay, so we'll see how it goes if that's okay. So Melissa, coming back for your oyster number 1. Bless you, Laura. Thank you for the stars there. Again, that's very, very kind of you. And there's your mother of pearl. Shelley. Oh, wow. Bless you. Thank you for the stars as well. There's no more in that one. So your first pearl out, Melissa, is a bridal white. So coming across. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and stick to the same colour lines. I'm going to leave like a little gap in between all the way along, and then that way that gap is obviously the difference between the oyster pearls and the egg pop pearls. Your next oyster. Light pop there. Oh, oh, you are twinning. Twinning with It's a Pickle. Pickle Green Twins. And Lisa, bless you. Thank you for the stars as well. Now these are going to look large because they are right down at the bottom next to the camera. But of course I can measure them at the end if you'd like me to. But gorgeous, bright, pickly green twins here. And Rhonda, thank you for the stars, my lovely. Your next oyster. Again, light pop. Oh, bless you, thank you. I was popping them to the side anyway, Melissa, but I was very happy to grab them back if you would like to keep them. Okay, there's no more in that one, and you have got a TARDIS blue. So here's a sort of lighter TARDIS blue, but definitely look at the colour on this one. Can you see he's just slightly lighter than these ones? He almost has like a Pepsi-ish tone to him, but I would say he's definitely more TARDIS than he is Pepsi. Your next oyster. Light pop there. Twinning. Twinning with brighter pink pearls. So if I put these here, so I would say they're not quite raspberry. I do think that they are sort of just a brighter pink shade. And there's no more in that one. And he is more of a, not quite, I'd say more golden peach than autumn peach. If I can pop that in between the blues there. And then you still got 3 oysters to go, I believe. Okay, so coming back then for your next oyster. Light pop there. Oh. Jackie, please email me, my lovely, with order numbers and exactly what you've said, just because I'm not going to be able to remember that, I'm afraid. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a lighter blue. If we come across, is he an icy blue? That's what I'm just trying to have a look for. No, he's an icy Pepsi. So if I hold it next to this one, I don't know if you can see that, but he's definitely got this slightly darker tone to him. So I'd say he's too dark to be just an icy blue, too light to be a Pepsi blue, so he's an icy Pepsi. Your next oyster. And you are twinning. Twinning with more autumny peach twins with these ones. Don't worry, I will go through all of these again for you, Melissa. Okay, so, oh, very, very similar, but these ones I'd say are more autumn peach twins. This one has got a slight golden peach tone to him, which means it's just slightly more dusky, slightly darker in tone. And then your last oyster, my lovely. Okay, so in here, light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. You have got a brighter pink. Okay, so I managed to squeeze them all in on the same screen. However, if you would like me to sort of zoom in on either side, then do let me know, because then I can sort of zoom in on the pop side, zoom in on the oyster side for you. Now, would you like to take screenshots and email me your choices across, or would you like to decide now on the live? And if we're deciding on the live, would you like me to name the item and then you tell me the colour, or do you have a different, like, is there a different way you'd like to do it? Just trying to make it the easiest way of doing it for you. So if I go through all of the colours first, and then we'll go from there. And then, of course, any swaps if you'd like to do. So from the egg pop side, you've got 3 Cadbury purples, a blood orange here, 3 burgundy reds, which this one is two-tonal, and then another 5 blood oranges. This one's got a slight watermelon hint. And then you've got a blush pink, TARDIS blue, icy blue, and 2 TARDIS blues, 2 pastel golds and a peachy gold, a gunmetal grey, and a silver bells with that green overtime. Overtime? Overtone. Oh dear. And then on this side you've got the pink twins and a single pink, a TARDIS blue and an icy Pepsi blue. No, these are the pink twins and that's the single pink, sorry. Then the the golden peach single pearl, the autumn peach twins, bridal white, and then the pickle green twins. Okay, so I will measure those pickles, but I think it's just because they're closer to the camera again. So you'd like me to name the item and then you'll give the choice. Perfect. Is there any colour swaps you'd like to do first? Or would you like me to start naming the items and then you can sort of swap a colour as we go? And also, would you like me to start with the items of jewellery that were ordered or the prizes that were won today? Sorry, Melissa, many questions. So pickle green twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. Yep, he's an 8.5. Twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well, so they are definitely 8.5s, but it's always worth checking sometimes. Okay. So what do you think? What would you like to do? Name the items, swap as we go, and start with the game items first. That is amazing. Okay, so if we start with the ring then, so that is the adjustable ring. It needs to have 1 pearl on the jewellery. What would you like to do there? So with your ring, it needs to have 1 pearl on him. What pearl would you like? Ring, swap the dark bottom pearl for an iridescent... Oh, let me get the crystal pearls. Oh. Nope, not that one. Oh. 1, 2, 3. For iridescent light blue. Okay, so take this one, and then this one here is going on the ring. Again, it does look slightly funny just with the backing, but it is that... Does it work like that? Oh, perfect. Blue with the sort of purpley overtone. Oh, I've lost my pen. Okay. The next item to pick would be for the anklet. So with the anklet, you can choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. And if on, which colour would you like to have? So anklet, pearl on or off? If on, which colour would you like? Oh, so swap the next pearl at the bottom for a moonlight. Moonlight is this one. Honestly, the moonlights, I don't know. They are I don't know well, let me finish the sentence. I don't know if the camera is picking up the glory, like the true gorgeousness of this. It is honestly like a light shining. It's that kind of lighter shade. It is beautiful. So take this one for the moonlight, and that is on the anklet. The next item to choose for is going to be that flower charm. So again, that charm, you can choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. So the flower charm, if on, which colour would you like? Flower charm, swap out a blood orange for a pastel yellow crystal. So is the blood orange is just on the end okay, or is there a certain one? And pastel yellow is in this box. Again, I think I'm just saying this to every crystal pearl colour. I just love it. Oh, hang on. Where does pastel... So I lost the alphabetical placement then. Any blood orange, okay. And here is that hole is obviously, the crystals are pre-drilled. So that's what that hole is there. But that's pastel yellow. And then the last item that you won is that crystal charm. So it's the crystal rainbow spot charm. So again, you can choose to have a pearl on or off of there. Good evening, Claire. I'm fine. I hope you're well. They're gorgeous, aren't they, Charisse? Crystal pearls. They are truly beautiful. Crystal charm again. Swap any blood orange or red for a pearlescent pea green. That's this box. Pearlescent pea green. It's got, oh, it's gone really dark all of a sudden. So this shadow is the actual camera, so it's really annoying that, again, that's the hole that you wouldn't see. So pearlescent pea green, I'm just going to take the one on the end. And do you know what? That pearlescent pea green with the crystal colour is, oh my wow. I know that's through a bag, but you can already see how well they go together. So that is such a good choice, Melissa. Right, just writing this down. So then that's all of the jewellery for, no, the pearls for the one jewellery. So are you happy for me to read out the names of the other jewellery, or would you prefer me not to read out the names? Does that make sense? And Louise, thank you for the donation with the shells. Read away. Okay, so let's do the interlinked charm first. So the interlinked charm, again, you can choose to have a pearl on or off of that one. So the names that I'm about to read out, guys, are actually from the new items that were available to supporters. So they'll be available for everybody else from tomorrow, should be tomorrow morning. So if you hear a funny name that you may not have seen yet, that might be why. But yeah, it will be on the website tomorrow for everybody to see. So with the cage pendant I don't need to know the pearl colour for, because you're going to be able to swap and change the pearls around in the cage at home, which is why I don't ask for it now, because you'll be able to swap and change it. Swap out any of the red colours for a pearlescent red. Pearlescent red. Okay, so one at the end for this one. Gorgeous colour again. And then the next one I need to know is for the Starburst charm. So that's the Starburst charm. Again, you can choose to have a pearl on or off. Swap out any other red for a pearlescent blue. Pearlescent blue is this one. So one of the blood oranges for this guy. I know it went slightly dark then, but hopefully you saw the colour before it went out. Well, not out, but dark. And then the Allotl pink pendant. So Allotl pink pendant. Out of the red for iridescent light blue. Iridescent light blue is one of these ones. It does make it easier, I think, that I swap the crystal pearls whilst on the live. And I know it does add a little bit of time on for everybody watching, but I honestly think just because then you guys can see it and we're just double checking everything as we go. So I hope you guys don't mind if that I'm taking that slight bit longer to sort of get everything. So light blue. Did I take the pearl then? I think I did take the pearl, but tell me if I didn't. And then the next one I need is for the crush charm. So again, that charm you can choose to have a pearl on or off. I did. I thought I did, Debs. Thank you. And Shirley, thank you. Like I said, I thought I did, but I just thought in my head then, like, wait, did I? Oh. Out of the red for iridescent light turquoise. Oh. cool. So you're making it so some of the colours of crystal pearls that I haven't made jewellery yet with, you're picking colours like this turquoise. I haven't yet made jewellery with this colour, so I'm very, very excited. Such gorgeous colours. So that is on the Crush charm. The next one is the Guardian Angel charm. Oh, I need staples. So I need staples again. Every time I'm on a live. There we go. So that was the crystal pearl, and that was the iridescent light turquoise. Sorry, obviously I have to write it down as well. Again, out of the red for a dreamy blue. Oh, that's a different box. Oh. Dreamy blue is you. I've got a feeling, Melissa, now I may not be right, but I've got a feeling that you're not fond of the reds. So this one is a dreamy blue. It looks similar to the iridescent light blue, but there is a definite difference. When you've got them in front of you, it is definitely different, but they do look similar. So Guardian Angel is the crystal pearl dreamy blue, and then your last one, Melissa, is the squirt charm. And again, squirt charm, you can choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. Oh, the camera's done a... Not that you guys are looking at that camera, but if I don't change it now, I'll turn back and it will just be funny. Can you guess what's going out for the pearlescent green? I've got a feeling, well, would you like it to be the blood orange or the red? Because there's one each left of each now. So blood orange or red. And it was pearlescent green. That's this one. So pearlescent green on the last one. You'd like me to take the blood orange and then the red to Shelley. That's absolutely fine, but I'm just going to have to write that down in a second. Let me just write this on here first. So crystal pearl, pearlescent green. You know what? I'm going to learn the spelling of pearlescent. And then is that Shelley Stanton? So Shelley Stanton from Melissa Ward. Okay. Perfect. So that is all of your jewellery chosen for then, Melissa. So it's just going to be with the remaining pearls that you've got here. If you're happy with all of these as your loose pearls, or of course if there's any others that you'd like to swap at all, I can do that as well. The goldfish row. Are these, hang on, are these crystal colours, Melissa? If so, the crystal pearls do need to go onto jewellery, or fittings or something. They can't be as loose pearls because they do have that half drilled hole. So I'm very happy to swap them. It's not a problem, but they would have to go onto fittings or jewellery. Shelley, yes, that's not a problem. So you'd like to be invoiced for a pin on him. Oh, okay, no, that's absolutely fine then. So 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to have to scroll back up for the colours. So pastel rose, pastel green, and pastel blue. So they should all be together. Okay, so pastel rose, pastel green, and sorry, these pots, honestly, I went for pots instead of the circle ones that the pearls are in. One, so obviously it's different to have the crystal pearls in the square pots than the circle pots, and also space, they take up less space, but they're so hard to get into. So this is pastel rose, this is pastel green, and this is pastel blue. So I can pop them here for now actually, and then I'll write down that you'd like to have lobster fittings on them, but I'll leave them there just so then you can see what colours maybe I shouldn't leave them there. They look I'm actually going to pick them up. They look so bright. Again, that's just the way the light's reflecting off them. So invoice for lobster fittings. Three purples, swap for iridescent dark blue. Where am I? So iridescent dark blue, iridescent dark turquoise, and then iridescent Tahitian. That one. Look. Okay, so these three together, honestly. So this is the dark turquoise. Okay, this is the dark iridescent blue. Okay, and then this is the iridescent Tahitian look. But them three together, stunning. Okay, and that was for the three purples at the top. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Invoice the green twins on studs. Okie dokie. So the pickle on studs. Then the white, single, pink, ice blue, Taddy's peach. Oh, hang on, let me get this right. So then the white, the single pink, icy blue, one TARDIS blue, and one peach. Is that the single peach or one of the peach twins into Perline? Any? Okay, so I've left your twins together there. So these 5 into Perline. That's very, very kind of you there, Melissa. Okay, and then the remaining pearls there. Oh, was it? Oh, I'm sorry, I grabbed the wrong pink. Thank you, guys. If I move these blues over a touch, there we go. So these are the remaining pearls. Are you happy with these? And then the rest you're happy with as your loose pearls. Perfect. I'm just putting the crystal pearls back behind here because there's not enough room to have it all with me. And then if I gather these up, Melissa, wow. I hope you're happy with everything there, my lovely. The invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend. Oh, I just remembered what I was going to say at the start. I'll say it in a minute. The invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend to the email address on the order form. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, Melissa. And then that's safe there for you. So I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I'm sure whoever receives the pearls that you've gifted into Perline will be very, very happy with those as well. Birthday present to yourself. Well, I hope you've had or will have a brilliant birthday as well. And Tracy, thank you for the stars. Now, I was going to say at the start, one of the announcements that I forgot is I am slightly behind on emails, so do apologise. Don't email again unless it's about something else. I will get back to you. I will do emails over the weekend, so I will get back to you. And also last night's live, so the monthly charm deal live, I did not send out the invoices today, so again I'll do those tomorrow when I send out these ones. I just completely ran out of time to send the invoices. So I haven't forgotten, it's just I've drilled the pearls and stuff, I just haven't sent the invoices. So please don't think I've forgotten, they will get sent out as well. Okay, so they'll definitely get sent out tomorrow. Perfect. Right, up next then today is Margaret Holden. Margaret, are you here? Margaret, hello. You have got 2 of the hearts. So 2 of the bursting beats first. So we'll do those first and then you're opening afterwards. So I have topped them back up. So it's number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Which 2 numbers would you like to have? And if you would like to, I can you can take one and then I can top it up and you can pick another one if you prefer, or if you're happy to tell me both numbers now and then I'll pull them both down. It's up to you. So which 2 numbered hearts would you like? Can you have number 2 to represent your 2 kids and number 3 to represent your grandkids? I love that. So number 2 is this one, and then number 3 is this one. So I'll open up number 2 first. So let's go down. You can see this one's number 2, and I'll move number 3 here. So inside number 2, you have got a cage pendant. This cage pendant comes with 1 opening, and it holds 1 pearl at a time as well. This one is on the website already. I think it might be called like the Simple Rose Cage Pendant or something along those lines. So it's basically a circle. You can see straight away you've got the rose flower in the centre, crystal pearl in the very, very centre of the flower. Then you've got this crystal detail sort of edging the outside petals as well. So when the pearl is in the cage, it will sit directly in the middle, and you'll see the pearl coming through in the petals. And then on the back, it also does have a flower design, just without the crystal. So you could wear it around this way as well. It will just be, so it is a double-sided cage if you would like to. So with this one, Margaret, would you like to keep him, or would you like to go for a lucky dip instead? That's a keeper. Perfect. So first one is yours. And then going into your next heart, which was heart number 3. Oh, and I think we've just seen these. We have, but it's a different colour. So these are the earrings that we just saw with Melissa. Now, these are the new earrings that are not on the website yet. However, these ones are with the amethyst coloured heart, so the purple heart at the bottom here. So again, it's like they are hook back earrings. They would come with 2 openings. You could choose to have the pearls on or off the jewellery. If on, the pearls sort of dangle in the middle. And then it's these sort of skeleton bones and hands holding the heart, which has got 3 roses above that. So that's the purple heart. So with these ones here, Margaret, would you like to keep these, or would you like to go for a lucky dip? Again, they match the pendant. The earrings will go on the website very, very soon, but it matches the pendant that's on there. Lucky dip with that one. Okay. So, oh, I couldn't grab one then. You have got this one, and it is another cage pendant. So this cage again comes with 1 opening, holds 1 pearl at a time. So it means actually then you've got your 2 cages, so you're going to be able to swap and change the pearls around in between them both. So even if you wanted to wear the same coloured pearl, you could change the cage that it's in. Now this one is like, so if you've seen the blue wave cage pendant on the website, this is exactly the same, but instead of the blue crystal wave, this is a clear crystal wave. So this is actually a new item, I believe. So like the blue crystal one is already on there. So then this is the clear crystal one. So you've got the silver top section of the wave, and then the under section is the clear crystal. The pearl then sits in that, if you can see that smaller circle in there, that pearl sits in there. So then the pearl colour, sort of the wave is cresting over the pearl. So I hope you're happy with that one as well. Which means you have got 3 openings altogether, Margaret. So which 3 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. You've sent in a loyalty card. Okay, bear with me. I may not have seen it yet. Name and date, that's perfect. So 4 openings altogether. Which 4 would you like? So completing. Okay, so that's booked in. Oh, bless you, Sarah. I've lost my little hand, and I'm really sad about it. Do you know my little itchy hand? I don't know where it's gone. I lost it earlier, and like I said, I'm very, very sad about the situation. Oysters, keep the shells. So 3, so 4, all 4 shells to keep. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so if we start with Pearline and then we'll do the oyster openings afterwards. Margaret, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So with, oh, that's completely the wrong camera. I'm sorry. I didn't move to touch Pearline. I just went to do it and I was like, oh no, that's wrong. So with Pearline, your gifted pearl is the bright pink. So bright pink. Happy with anything. Okay, so we'll see what comes out and then we'll go from there. So oyster number 1. Slight double pop there. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a I just need to have a closer look at it to see if it's a silver lilac or a lavender. But he's a gorgeous, slightly larger purple toned pearl. So because you'd like to keep your shells, I do just clean them as we go. So please just bear with me in between because it just makes it so if I clean them up as we go. Oh, I've just gone upside down. And then coming back, you've got a silvery, oh it is, it's more lavender like. So lavendery purple pearl there. Your next oyster. It is almost like a silvery lavender though. He does have that slight hint to him. Slight deeper pop there. And there's no more in that one. So he is a golden peach. And what I'm going to do is I am going to just pop him in the sand, but then I will go across to show you him as well. But if I just clean up the shells first, so you can kind of see it in the sand over there. But then it's just out of my way. It's not going to go flying if I accidentally nudge the the tray too hard. Sorry, there's a little groove here. There we go. Okay, so coming across for your most recent one, which is a golden peach. Was it upside down for the whole opening, Laura? I'm sorry, I only looked up at the last second when it was upside down and I've changed the camera over. So obviously I'm not looking at the screen the whole time, otherwise I'll end up hurting myself. So yeah, I didn't know it was upside down, otherwise I would have paused to try sort it out. Margaret, your next oyster. Slight double pop. You are twinning. Twinning with brighter pink twins. Again, we'll go over to have a look at them in just a moment. Okay, so they are again brighter pink, so they're not quite raspberry twins. I'm just going to leave a little gap just so we can definitely see that the twins are together. But they are very, very similar coloured though, Margaret, to the single pink pal that you've got. And then your last oyster, my lovely. Light but soft pop. And there's no more in that one. And you've got a brighter, oh, it's sort of in between a lemon yellow and a sunshine yellow. So I don't think it's I mean, it's very, very close to being a sunshine yellow, but I think it's more quite a bright lemon yellow. Okay, so you've got a bright pink, a silvery lavender, a golden peach, and a bright lemony yellow, and twinning pinks as well. Margaret, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you'd like in your jewellery. So obviously with the cage pendants, I don't need to know which pearls you'd like on there, because you're going to be able to swap those at home. But with the other item of jewellery, I do need to know what pearl you'd like on there. And of course, if there's any you'd like to swap. So these pearls you are going to be able to use in your cage pendants. So I'm just wrapping up your shells if you can hear me stapling away. So your shells will definitely get sent along with your order for you. Oh, I was going to ask you to bring me some more wipes in. I'm sorry. Would you please be able to do that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, darling. I was just finishing this opening and then I was going to message it. Thank you. Did you just bring the dogs in? Yep, you did. So, Margaret, what do you think to all of these? She is Laura, yes. However, Aaron is currently working on a Pearline 2.0 because she is getting a little bit old and we do need a slightly different design, one that will be slightly more practical to hold more pearls in as well. But yeah, she's still doing good. Thank you, Bab. But yeah, if you could run them wipes in, if you don't mind, please, darling. Can you have the lavender on the charm? Yes. Oh, hang on, I don't understand. Can you have the lavender on the charm, and can it be put in with the cage pendants rather than leaving it on the monthly charm order? I don't understand. So if the lavender's going on the charm, it won't be able to go in the cage pendants. Thank you. And then with the remaining pearls here, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes you'd like to do? One order from the same order by mistake, so I won't get them to worry about us paying for one PMP. Yes. Oh, I see. So you'd like the February one sent along with the cage pendant order. Oh, I see. Yep, I'll just make that note here. Yep, I've made that note. So then, I know you've just said yes, please, but I don't know if that was for the pearls or not. So I'm just going to ask you again. With the remaining pearls, are you happy with those, or are there any other changes you'd like to make? Sorry, yeah, I didn't put 2 and 2 together then, and I completely misunderstood Margaret, but that was my fault. But yeah, that should not be a problem. You'd like to be invoiced for lobster fittings on the golden, peach and the yellow. Yeah. And then the 3 pinks there, are you happy with those? Can we swap the 3 pinks for a chocolate bronze, a black and a grape purple? Okay, what do you think to those 3 there? So swap these 3 pinks for a black, a chocolate bronze and a silvery grape purple. Are you happy with those? And then all the 3 swaps on lobsters as well. Okay, and you're happy with those? Brilliant. Okay. So, Margaret, let me bring you back up. The invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend. It'll go to the email address on the order form. I've wrapped up your shells as well, so they will get sent along with your order there as well. So that's safe up there for you, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Perfect. Up next then today is Lisa Spardin. Lisa, are you here? Jackie, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Jackie. Lisa, can you have 3 oysters, 1 egg pops? And you're hoping for... so Lisa, can we start with the bursting beats game? Is that okay? Or would you prefer to book the beats game in for Sunday? But you're hoping for corals, peaches and creams. Oh, I haven't filled them up. Oh! Ta-da! Yeah, okay, so 3 oysters and an egg pop. I'll try to remember. 301E. Okay, so with the bursting beats then, which number would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5? No, my scratcher's not there. I normally keep it next to me, next to my coaster where my drink sits. It's not there. I'm sure I must have used it earlier and then put it somewhere and just completely blanked where I put it. So I'm sure I'll find it. Number 3. Okay, so let's go down. So we'll open this first, just because then we can do all of your openings together, you see, at the end. So bursting beats, number 3. And you have got a pendant, Lisa. Now this pendant comes with 1 opening, and you can choose whether you have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And it's a stone pendant, so it's a rose quartz. So rose quartz, which is cut in the shape of a heart. So each of these stone pendants, they are all going to be slightly different, because obviously it's cut from stone, it's always going to have different veins in, different shades and stuff. But this is rose quartz, and you can have the pearl on or off the jewellery. What do you think with this one, Lisa? Would you like to keep him, or would you like to go for a lucky dip? So just seeing that you love it, does that mean you'd like to keep him? Keep him, perfect. So that means you've got 5 openings altogether. So 3 oysters, 1 egg pop, and then what's the extra? What extra one would you like? So you've got 5 altogether. What ratio, or which one is the extra one, basically? So 3 oysters, I've got it written down, I have to keep looking. 3 oysters, 1 egg pop. My memory is terrible. And then with the other. keep catching the inside of my lip. I must have, it feels like I've got like a lump there. Another oyster. So 4 oysters, 1 egg pop. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, Lisa? Okay, so Perline first, then your egg pop, and then your oysters. Perline has given you the lighter golden peach as your gifted pal. Okay, coming back for your egg pop. Donate the shells, bless you, thank you. 3 pearls in here. You've got a blood orange. Oh, a midnight purple. So you can definitely see the blues and purples there. So base midnight blue, the gorgeous midnight purple overtone. And then you've got a darker gunmetal grey pearl as well. That's your egg pop pearls. Coming back for your oysters. So oyster number 1. It's just pieced the shell there. Oh, pulled half the flesh off there, sorry, so there's no more in that one. And you are twinning. There's been quite a few pairs of pink twins today. So again, brighter pink twins here, Lisa. If I put the pinks just slightly to this side, just then we can see which one the twins are. Your next oyster. Slight double pop there. Oh, I can see it. It's moving. There we go. And there's no more in that swim. And you've got a Pepsi blue. Your next oyster. Again, slight double pop there. And we've got another blue, slightly darker than the one that's just come out though. So let me just have a look. And yeah, I'm going to say he's a darker Pepsi blue. So he is just slightly different. Oh, no, I didn't change the camera, sorry. Just slightly different. Oh, on the camera, they're looking very, very similar. But I would say that he is slightly darker than the first one there. And then Lisa, your last oyster. Slight double pop. And there's no more in that swim. you have got a autumn peach. So from the top, you've got that golden peach, blood orange, and then a autumn peach, midnight purple, gunmetal grey, twinning brighter pink pearls, and then one lighter Pepsi blue, and then one slightly darker Pepsi blue. Lisa, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like where. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So swap the watermelony blood orangey one for a coral. Yep. If you're happy with that one there. Match either of the peaches. I think it's going to be easier for me to match that slightly smaller peach, because then it will also tie in quite nicely with the size of the other two. And then which one would you like to swap out for the match with the peach? And then also, what order would you like them in? It's just slightly larger. Swap the other peach coral in the middle. What do you think to that match there? So we're going to have peach, coral, peach. Okay, and then your rose quartz pendant, would you like to have a pearl on or off of there? If on, which colour would you like? Swap the midnight purple for a crystal pearl, which is Rosaline 1. Okay. And then the Rosaline 1 is going on to the crystal pendant. That's perfect. So this one here on the, not the crystal pendant, the stone pendant. Okie dokie. And then the remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls. Are you happy with those, or are there any other changes that you'd like to make? You'd like to be invoiced for studs with the 2 Pepsi pearls, and then you're happy with the remaining pearls as your loose ones. Okay, Lisa, that's perfect. She's gathered these up as well. Okay, so your invoice, that will get sent across for you over the weekend. It will go to the email address that's on the order form, Lisa. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And of course, thank you for the donation with your shells as well. No, Lisa, you're very, very welcome. And up next today is Stephanie Park. Stephanie, are you here? Shirley, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Shirley. Stephanie, hello. So Stephanie, if we start with your bursting beats, and then we can do your openings together at the end. So with your hearts, which number would you like to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Which one would you like? Number 5. Okay, so let's go down. And you have got a pendant, Stephanie. This pendant comes with one opening, and the pearl definitely needs to go onto the jewellery. Okay, so the pearl is going to get set right in the centre of the pendant here. So in here, you can see it's a slightly off-centered heart. So this half of the heart is slightly larger. This bottom section of the heart is slightly smaller. This section at the bottom is also encrusted with crystal, so it has that little bit of sparkle. And then your pearl gets set right in the centre of the pendant. With this one, Stephanie, what do you think to him? Would you like to keep him, or would you like to swap him for a lucky dip? Thank you, Sarah. Lucky dip with that one instead. Okie dokie. So if I bring you up, and that will go in there. And then good luck. So I'm not going to look. Grab a bat. Oh, I thought I dropped them all then, but no, I've still got this one here. And you've got another, so pendant. Again, this pendant comes with one opening. And this one, the pearl, does need to go onto the jewellery as well. Okay, so This one is, I can't remember. This is what part of the blue collection. I just can't remember if it is on the website, yes or not. So my memory with new stock at the moment, because there's been so many new items, I can't remember what's on and what's not. So he's like a blue flick, so blue crystal here, and then it's like this flick coming down, and then the pearl sits at the bottom here and dangles around at the bottom, so it does have a little bit of movement in it there. I hope you're happy with this one, Stephanie. So it means altogether you have got 3 openings. Which 3 would you like to have, my lovely? Oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each? One pop, 2 oysters. Okay. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So pearline first, then your egg pop, then your oyster. So your gifted pearl is a bridal white. Coming back for your egg pop. Donate the shells and hoping for blues and golds. Oh, okay, so 4 pearls in your first one. Oh, look at these. So you've got a mustardy yellowy peach, an amber, a chocolate bronze, and then a silver grape purple. How gorgeous are those colours together? So an yellowy peachy mustard, amber, chocolate bronze, and silver purple. Then coming back for your oysters, so oyster number 1. That there's just a piece of the shell. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a autumn peach, and then your next oyster. Yeah, we're fully booked for today, so if anybody would like to order, you'll be booking in for Sunday onwards. Okay, and you've got a second peach. This one's slightly more golden peach though. You've got a stunning sort of middle row of different autumnal colours here. So a bridal white, yellowy peachy mustard, amber, chocolate bronze, autumn peach and golden peach, and then a silver purple, so silver grape purple. Stephanie, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Swap the white for a darker blue. Now I've gone for a TARDIS blue. I do have midnight blue if you prefer even darker than that. Can you see the midnight? You can. What do you think, Stephanie? You definitely like the TARDIS blue. Okay, so TARDIS blue on the pendant. Brilliant. Let me just write that down. And then can you match the last two in row 2? So the silver purple you'd like to match. Or the last, oh, do you mean the peaches? So I'd be able to match this peach, definitely. I'd have to look at this one, but I could definitely match this one, I believe. Let me have a look. So the dark one, so not the peaches, you'd like to match the chocolate bronze instead. Is that right? So I'm just matching the peach until, just because I don't want to stop in case I've misunderstood you. Okay, so I've matched that one, and I don't know if I can match the peach at the end, just because that is more of a golden peach. And I don't have many golden peaches in my swaps. No, it's more Simba peach there. So I can't match that one at the moment. I'm just looking in the swap pot. I don't have any. So I can't match the golden peach one at the end at the moment. However, if you would like to go on the waiting list to match him, I can do that for you. This is your original pearl, so this one here on this side. So I have matched this one. So that's your pearl. That's one I've matched in. So if you would like that one, then that's fine. But obviously if you want me to match this, that's absolutely fine. But there would be a wait. Oh no, you're happy with that set, so you'd like to have them on gold studs. Okay, which pearl would you like to swap out for the one that I've added in? First one. Oh. Okay, and then with your item of jewellery that you've got left, would you like to have pearls on there? Which two pearls would you like on there, sorry? Is it, Lauren? In what way? The amber, yep, let me see if I can. Again, if I just bring it back over to me, because it's easier to do in front of me. So, amber. Perfect. And then if you're happy with this amber, which one would you like to swap out? So your amber is the one that's closest to the purple. swap the peach. Okay, and then it's the amber on the jewellery, is that right? No, Luke, I haven't. We're on Stephanie P on the order list. It's then Vicky S, and then it's Ariana K. Lighting's different. I mean, I can turn it down, but I just feel like if I turn it down too much, it's not going to be the colour, like it's too shadowed, if that makes sense. The remaining pearls, Stephanie, would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with those, or are there any other changes you'd like to make? You'd like to have these two on hoop fittings. Of course. I'm just going to write this down for you. Oh, let me bring you up actually so you're not staring at the blank sand. So, hoop on the remaining two. Okay, Stephanie. Thank you for the donation with your shells. Your invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend to the email address that's on the order form. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, perfect. And oh, bless you, Stephanie, thank you for the stars. That's very, very kind of you. Up next today is Vicky Sullivan. Vicky, are you here? Vicky, hello. Yep, I've just added them together, so that's fine. If we start with the hearts, which two bursting beats? So which two hearts would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which two would you like? One and 4. So we'll open up number 1 first and then 4 afterwards. So good luck. Oh no, sorry, I touched the mouse as I went to go get the tool. Sorry. So number 1 first. And you've got 2 bags in this one. So you have got a charm and a pair of crystal stud earrings. So the crystal stud earrings are a red. So these are a different, I think they're a different red to what you saw earlier. Yeah, if I move you across to here. Gorgeous. So they are crystal pearls, 8mm crystal pearl earrings. And the charm is the Cupid's Love Charm that was on the website. So this one's almost like a double part charm. So if you choose to keep him, I'll need to know which pearl you'd like. Which fitting you would like on here. You can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So to start, you've got like this little Cupid cherub shooting its arrow, and then you've got the crystal heart charm behind him with the purples and greens. So this crystal heart charm, in some lights is more green, some light is more purple. And then with this one, like I say, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And if you keep him, I'll definitely need to know what fitting you would like. You don't wear earrings, can you donate them? So yes, so you can either choose to do a lucky dip, which would lucky dip both the earrings and the charm, and then you'll pull out a different item from the lucky dip pot. Or you can, yes, of course, if you want to keep the charm, you can either keep the earrings and then you can gift them. So if you know somebody in your family or friends, and you can gift them that way. Or if you wanted to, you could gift them to somebody else from the live stream. That's fine as well. So there's sort of 3 options you can do there. Lucky dip instead. So we lucky dip with both the items. Okay, so both of them go, and then we'll get the lucky dip. So let me bring you back up. And then fingers crossed that we don't get earrings then for you. Mix it up. And okay. Oh no! Okay, so it's the same kind of thing. So you've got another charm with earrings. So again, you'll be able to, if you have anyone at home that you'll be able to gift the earrings to possibly. So with the charm, it comes with 1 opening, and again, I'll need to know what fitting you would like. So please let me know the fitting. And then you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So this charm was one of the monthly charm deals. It's actually got a gorgeous stone in the centre there. And it's almost like a mandala flower sort of branching out from that centre stone. So you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And then you do have the bright gold crystal stud earrings with this one. So again, if you really don't want me to send them to you, I don't have to. But of course they are yours. It came with your prize. And if, like I said, if you've got anyone at home that you may be able to gift it to, there is that option. So I hope you're happy with that charm, my lovely. And I'll need to know which fitting you would like with him. Okay, so I'm just waiting to see before I open up the next one. So the charm is, what fitting would you like? Gift the earrings to Karen Custance. Okay. So Karen, if you've got an open order, you don't need to do anything. If you plan on ordering in the future, you don't need to do anything again. If you don't have an open order and you don't plan on ordering, that's absolutely fine. But Karen, please pop me an email over so I can invoice you for P&P, but also obviously so I can get your address so I know where I'm sending this to. Okay. So don't know that, oh okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the fitting bits in for you, photos in. So this one is a hoop fitting, so this is a slide-on fitting. So for example, it can slide onto like a Pandora bracelet, you can slide it onto a chain to wear it on as a necklace. So hoop is a slide-on fitting, and then lobster fitting is like a latch hook clip-on fitting, so you can clip it onto bracelets or necklaces, bag charms or anything like that. So hoop fitting or lobster fitting, do you have a preference there, Vicky? So I'm going to go ahead to open up heart number 2, but if you have a look at those 2 photos, that should help with the fitting. That would be better suited for you, I should say. Okay, so heart number 2, you'd like to have a hoop fitting. Brilliant. Okay, and in here I can see straight away that it is a pendant. This pendant comes with one opening and the pearl needs to go onto the jewellery. Now this one I believe is on the website. Okay, so the pearl sits directly in the centre, and then surrounding that centre is this ring of crystals, which actually has a slight yellowy gold hint to it in that ring there. And then you've got this gorgeous star, almost zigzag circle effect. There we go. Around the outside. So all sort of branches out from that pearl that will sit right in the centre there. So Vicky, you've got the same choice again here. So if you're happy with this one, he is yours. If you're not happy, I can swap him for a lucky dip. What do you think? Love that one. Perfect. Sorry, the comment didn't come through then, Vicky. Oh, sorry, my lovely. Okay, so love that one. So that one's yours as well. So that means you have got 1, 2, 6, 7 openings and a 4 pearl oyster. So with the 7 openings, would you like to have oysters or egg pops, or of course a mix of each? And then I'm just going to put you on this screen for a second, so I just need to wheel over here and see if I can grab the 4 pearl oyster. Yep. Ooh, the 4 pearl oyster bag. Okay, because I didn't get that one out today. So if I get the 4 pearl oyster, okay, the 7 others, would you like to have oysters or egg pops or a mix of each? A mix of each, so 3 eggs, 4 oysters. 1, 2, 3, and I think, oh, I thought one dropped down the back then, so 4, and then 3 eggs. Now I think there's still Pearline available. Yep. So we'll start with Pearline, then we'll do your egg pops, then we'll do your 4 pearl oyster, and then we'll do your normal oysters. So would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells, Vicky? And are there certain colours you're hoping for? So your first one is a TARDIS blue. So gifted pearl, oh, is a TARDIS blue. And then coming back for your egg pop, four pearls in your first one. You've got a amber, a lemon yellow, I'm going to pop it here, a Cadbury purple, and a creamy lavender. So it's a base cream with like a pinky lavender overtone. Coming back for your next egg pop. Two pearls in this one. A Cadbury purple, which is slightly lighter than the first purple. And then a lighter burgundy red. And then your last egg pop. Two pearls in this one. So a mustardy yellow. Again, it almost looks like he's got that peachy tone to him. And a darker silver bells. Okay, so that's your egg pop. We're then going to do the 4 pearl oyster. Light pop there. And we are, of course, quadding. So £4 in your oyster. I'm just drying these up for you. Okay, so you've got a icy Pepsi Blue, so mix between icy blue and Pepsi Blue, a Cinderella Blue, a creamy white, so just off-white, slightly creamier pal, and a Mystic Purple. Then your next oyster. This is your normal oyster. Slight double pop. And you are twinning. Twinning with brighter pink pals, which are slightly different colours to each other here, Vicky. So you've got a brighter pink, and then it's just a touch lighter, and actually these ones are more raspberry. So these ones have got that more raspberry tone in them there. Your next oyster. Light pop there. And there's no more in that one. And he is now he is a silver lilac, so he's more silver, but he does have that slight purpley lilac tone to him. So I'm really hoping you can see that silver lilac tone coming through there, Vicky. Your next oyster. Double pop there. And you are twinning. Twinning with silver lilacs, however, these are definitely more purple than that single one that just came out there. So again, I'm going to put the twins on this side so you can see hopefully that these ones have got slightly more purple than this one. Your last oyster. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. You have got another icy Pepsi Blue. Okay, so it's quite hard to see. So what I can do is if I can move them around slightly so we can try and see them all in one screen a bit more. Would that be... so you've got TARDIS Blue, Icy Pepsi, Cinderella Blue, Icy Pepsi, Amber, Lemon Yellow, Mustardy, Yellowy Peach, Cadbury Purple, Creamy Lavender, Cadbury Purple, Mystic Purple, Silver Lilac, Burgundy Red, Darker Gunmetal Grey, Creamy White, Silver Lilac Twins, and Raspberry Twins. What do you think to all of these? Vicky, if you're happy with these, I'm going to need to know which ones you would like where. So with the charm, you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery there. With the pendant, I definitely need to have a pearl in there. And then of course, with the other item, I'll need to have a pearl on there as well. So what do you think? What would you like to do? And if there's any you'd like to swap, I can do that for you as well. So that's your pendant that you purchased is the TARDIS Blue. Yeah. So then with the jewellery that you got from the hearts, the pendant definitely needs a pearl on, and the charm, oh excuse me, I'm so sorry, that snuck up on me there, sorry Vicky. The charm, you can choose to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. Use the Pepsi Blues. I'm not a light colour pearl person, so Pepsi Blue on the charm. Okay, and then with the pendant, oh yes, you can, if you're not happy with the colours, then we can swap them for you, so that is not a problem. So this Mystic Purple here on the pendant. Yeah, hopefully I've grabbed the correct one there. Please shout at me, Vicky, though, if I haven't. Okay, so that's if that's the correct pearls there. So that's all of the pearls chosen for the jewellery. So it will just be with the remaining pearls. Are you happy with these as your loose pearls, or is there any others that you would like to swap? So this one, so the creamy white for a dark blue or purple. Okay, so I've gone for a darker Cadbury. Oh, you've got a Cadbury purple. Let me get you TARDIS blue instead. So one like that. Yeah, and then are there any other swaps you'd like to do? I love the towels, but you know this would be fine. Can you gift the lilac twins to Vicky Ballingle? Yes, I can. Okay, so Vicky, if you have got an open order, that will get automatically added onto there. If you're ordering in the next couple of weeks, then it will get automatically added onto there. And if you don't have an open order and you don't want to order, that's fine, but please pop me an email over and I would invoice you for P&P and of course get the correct address to send it to. Okay, so Vicky Sullivan, with the remaining pearls, are there any other changes you'd like to make? No other changes. Okay. Perfect. I'm just going to pop all of these in here. Okay, if I bring you back up to me as well. Okay, so Vicky, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. I just realised, let me top the hearts back up for everybody as well. Vicky, thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Now I do just need to really quickly take the quickest comfort break, and then I'll be back. Aaron is coming in, I think, to talk to you. However, he's just had a shower, so I'm not sure if he is coming in or not. When I get back, Ariana, you'll be up next. I'll be as quick as I can. Yep, he's here to talk to you, so I'll be back in just a moment. Thank you, darling. Blah, blah, blah.
Hello there. How is everybody? Yup, it's raining. Do you like my cloak? How is everybody on this fine and fantabulous evening? Those of you that have seen me before, and those of you that haven't, we all know the drill by now. What are we doing? What are we saying? What are we crafting? What is everybody up to this evening? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Marie. Hello, Jackie. Hey there, Lisa and Andrea. Hello, Therese. Hello, Claire. Hello, Karen. We're having lots of fun with the various iterations of this Perline 2.0. It's not particularly easy to try and get this right, especially given the wide kind of scale of size that you can get with the pals. If they were all the same size, I wouldn't have a problem. But because they're all different, everything I can do is I keep chucking out either too many pals or not enough pals, or fun times. Hey there, Lauren. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Mandy. Hey, Michelle. Cooking dinner, Lisa. Very nice. What's everyone having? Nice simple bolognese for us last night. Putting some eye drops in the world's gone blurry. I appreciate that, Lisa. Yeah, I've had many a drops in my eye over the years. As I was just saying, Karen, Perline 2.0 is proving challenging. It's not as easy as you'd think it'd be. I'm sure I'm missing a trick. At one point I was even considering kind of building mechanics into it so it works like a proper lotto machine, like powered air and all that lovely fun stuff. Hey there, Rachel. Hey, Martiza. You were getting attacked by a moth and then your dog ran away. I appreciate that. Hello there.
It's cold outside.
It's cold. Chicken, mac and cheese and broccoli. I appreciate that. Yeah. Not really one for Brecken. She's not a fan of the mac and cheese, but give me a good mac and cheese any day of the week. And a tuna pasta bake. Oh, I haven't had one of them in years.
I'm allergic.
Yeah, sure you are. It's just like tuna.
I'm not doing this.
She says she's allergic. Tingly lips. Hey there, Patsy. I'm glad you're enjoying watching. Your cat chased a huge wasp once. Yeah, I think we've got one dog that will chase things like that and the other one that just doesn't care. And why is it always the second child? Shipment to the US, that'd be a question for Brecken. How long does shipment to the US take?
Well, when I dispatch it from me?
Yeah.
Once dispatched from me, it can take anywhere from 3 to 7 working days. But it could
3
be
to
longer.
7.
It just depends on your local.
Yeah.
Your local depot.
A couple of days to get it to the US, and then however long customs takes, which those of you that have dealt with customs before, they are fun. They take their own time. But yeah.
I'm good.
Anywho, toodly pips, everybody.
Could I?
Sure.
One more.
not sure why you felt the need to hand sign that, but that's fine. I will make you a tea.
Thank you. Tea. Thank you. Wait. Can you put this back? Thank you, darling. I'm going to change the microphone now. Might as well. Okay. So I'm just changing the mic over, but up next is Ariana Keating. Ariana, No, it needs to be properly in, darling. I'm having issues today, so it needs to be... Yeah, thank you. Hopefully that's okay. If not, I'll let you know when you come back. It's cold out there, be careful. It's freezing outside, absolutely freezing. Like freezing. Mm. So I'm currently looking for Ariana Keating. Ariana, are you here? Right, let's refresh my comments as well. So if anyone can see Ariana, please comment because it will bring it forward so I can see. And Ariana, if you're here, please type I'm visible because that will bring your comment forward so I can see as well. Are we, Karen? That doesn't surprise me, like it's chill enough. According to my screen, 1. So 1 degree, so it's getting cold enough for snow, isn't it? Definitely. But it feels cold today. Last call for Ariana Keating. If not, we will move on. Oh, bless you, Lauren. Okay, so I haven't seen her, so if we're going to move on, it does mean that she will get moved to the end of the order list, though, if she comes back on again. So up next, then, is Tammy Hataja. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, Tammy, and if I didn't, I do apologise. So Tammy Hataja, are you here? Tammy, hello. I hope you are well. Let me just mark that you are here. Thank you for bearing with me, Tammy, for running off on that quick comfort break. But you have got 2 openings, Tammy. Which 2 would you like to have? So we've got oysters or egg pops, or you can have 1 of each. One of each. Okay, so with your oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And then we're gonna, I think there's still Perline. Yep, so there's 1 left in Perline, so you'll be the last one to get Perline, and then we'll do that first, then your egg pop, then your oyster. So are there any colours that you're hoping for? Oh, you'd like to keep your shells? Perfect. So your gifted pearl is the icy blue. Okay, so I'll pop that in the sand for you. And then coming back for your egg pop. Hoping for dark greens, Tammy. Okay. 2 pearls in your egg pop. And in here, you have got a raspberry and a peachy gold. Coming back for your oyster. Light pop there. And there's no more in that one, and you have got a golden peach. Okay, so let me go through these again. So you did just say you're hoping for a dark green, so if you would like to swap one or more of these pearls, I can do that for you. I'll just need to know which one to swap in, and of course which pearl to swap out. And then I'll need to know which one. Oh, you'd like to keep your shells. Sorry, let me just clean these up. I'll just put them to the side. Sorry, I'm just cleaning them up now. So you're definitely going to have your shells. Sorry. There's 1. And 2. Okay, so icy blue, raspberry, the lighter gold with like a peachy hint. Thank you, darling. And then a golden peach. And then I'll need to know which one you'd like on your fitting as well, Tammy. So I'm just wrapping up the shells as well for you. What do you think? What would you like to do? Swap the pink for a green. Now, when you said dark green, are you thinking this kind of green, which is a sea green, or would you like more of a dark green, which is a forest green, which is one like this? So sea green or forest green? the sea green, perfect. And then are there any other swaps that you would like to do, Tammy? And if not, which one would you like on your fitting? I don't have any Cinderellas available right now, but I can pop you on the waiting list for one. So if you would like, if you would like to go on the waiting list, that's not a problem. If you prefer not to wait, would there be a different colour you'd be looking for? Thank you. So the blues, the only light blues I've got are really that lighter icy blue like you can see there. Other than that, we'll be going more into like the TARDIS blues. So that's sort of the next jump up there. That's available sort of right now. You'll do that. So are you happy with, sorry, I'm not sure. I do this thing, Tammy, where I ask multiple questions and then by the time you guys have answered, I get confused to which one you've answered to. So when you said I'll do that, are you happy with this blue or would you prefer to go on a waiting list for the Cinderella blue? Oh, the darker one. Okay, perfect. Sorry, my lovely. Okay, and then the remaining pearls, are you happy with those or would you like to make any other changes? Good to go, perfect. So which one would you like on your fitting? The blue, the green, the lighter gold or the darker peachy? The green, and then the other three would be your loose pearls. That's perfect, Tammy. Just okay, so if I bring you back up to me, and I'm just going to write this down. I've wrapped up your shells. They'll definitely get sent along with your order for you. And I hope you'll be happy with everything, Tammy, once it arrives. And then that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Up next then today is Patrick. Oh no, it's Jessica. Is it Natush? Natush? Jessica. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not though, please correct me. And Tammy, you're very, very welcome. Jessica, hello, and you're here. It's Anoush. Oh, Anoush. Is that correct? Anoush? Oh, love it. And I'm sorry that I've mispronounced it. I do mispronounce like 60% of new people's names, so it's not you. It's literally I'm very bad with reading names. Until I get used to that person's name, I'm really, really bad. But Jessica, welcome. You've got, let's do your heart first, and then we'll do your openings together afterwards. So which heart number would you like to have? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which one would you like? It happens a lot. Oh, bless you. So I guess you're used to it, which is also one of those things where it's not nice to get used to at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So I do apologise for me getting it wrong there. But excited for the first opening. Whoop, whoop. So which number hearts would you like? And then we'll, like I say, I will do all of the openings together at the end. Number 3 for your 3 kiddios. So number 3 right in the centre there. Let's go down. Where's my little cloud? Okay. And in here. Oh, now this is one of the new pendants that is available to supporters at the moment. It's one of those that will be going on the main website for everybody tomorrow. And this is the unraveled pendant. Okay, so Jessica, actually, you're a supporter, thank you. You may have seen this already. So this pendant comes with one opening, and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. So it's called the unraveled pendant. So you can see at the top here, and you can see it sort of swirling, getting looser, and then it looks like it's all unravelled there. And then your pearl sits in this centre section here. Oh, yep, sorry guys, on the list it does say Patrick, but then Jessica obviously got in touch to let me know it's Jessica, so that's why I do have Jessica's name here. But I didn't have time to change it on the order list, so I do apologise for any confusion. But no, Jessica is Patrick. No, Michelle, it's absolutely fine. It's my fault, I didn't change it on the list before I posted it. But Jessica, you said that you love it, so does that mean you'd like to keep this one, or would you like to swap for a lucky dip? What do you think? Love it, keep it, perfect. He is yours. Which means you've got 3 openings altogether, Jessica. Which 3 would you like to have? So oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. It's a good cup of tea. Oh, bless you, Rachel. Is that because you've added the orders to the one with the postage? It may be that if they keep if you're adding to the same box, it's fine. But yeah, we'll then put that back. Bless you. 1 pop, 2 oysters. Donate the shells. Okay. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. So there's no more pearls in Perline, I'm afraid. But that means we'll just go straight into your egg pop. Oh, he looks like he's got a bit of a funky face. There we go, it's a bit better. So good luck. Ooh, ooh. Double ooh, which is a good ooh. So you've got a sample green. Okay. sample green, and then you've got the most beautiful oil slick. So this one's actually even got chocolate bronzy purples, greens, blues. Let me just readjust. How gorgeous is he? So a sample green and a oil slick. Oh! Okay, coming back for your oyster number 1. Lights pop there. And there's no more in that one. So you have 1 pearl in your first oyster, and he is a autumn peach. So I was just seeing more peachy or more coral there, but definitely more autumn peachy in colour. And then coming back for oyster number 2. Slight double pop there. Oh, sorry, it's gone upside down, hang on. There we go. And then in here, there's no more in this one. And you have got a creamy white. Jessica, for all 3 of your items, what do you think for these pearls? If you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. And if you're not happy, you can swap them for colours of your choice. So you've got that sample green, a oil slick, a autumn peach, and a creamy white. Trade the peach for a Cadbury purple and the creamy white for a magenta. You can indeed. So Cadbury purple and then a magenta. Okay. Are you happy with those shades there? As always, if you're not happy with those ones, just let me know and I can swap them for a different shade. And then if you are happy, which colours would you like where? like to have the purple on the wolf. Yeah, so Cadbury on there. Magenta on the unicorn. And then the green in the pendant from the game. Perfect. And then that leaves you the oil slick as your loose pal. Is that all correct? So the wolf with the purple, and then the unicorn with the magenta. Love it. That's perfect, Jessica. Okay, let me just take this one up as well. Okie dokie. Well, thank you for the donation with your shells. Oh no, you're very, very welcome, and I'm glad you're happy. And of course, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Oh, I've just seen you've picked to have the cord with the jewellery. Now, I make those to size. So do you know in inches or centimetres what size you'd like them made to? And if you don't know now, would you be able to email me the sizes that you'd like them made to? Just because, like I said, I make them to size. If you prefer to change it to a chain, then that's fine as well. But yeah, I definitely need to know the size to make it to, if that's okay. So if you know now, I'll write it down now. If not, not to worry. If you pop me an email over with the 5-digit order number and yeah, what sizes you'd like them. Wolf is 24 and the pink is 16. That's perfect. You don't need to email or anything. Sorry. Thank you for that, my lovely. And that's perfect. So yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And up next today is Michelle Osborne. Michelle, are you here? info@pearlswithbrecken.com, Vicky, is the correct email address. Will I be getting more cranberry red soon? I have one, so I don't know though, my lovely. I do have one, and yeah, at the moment there's one. I may have some in like the swap pots, because obviously I've got the swap pots which the pals on the live get put into. But I don't think I've got delivery of cranberry reds at the moment. Oh wow, Jessica. Well, I hope she's happy with it on her birthday. And Michelle, hello, hello, hello. Michelle, you have got 4 openings altogether. Would you like to have oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each? She is your Valentine's baby. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. I haven't heard that before. Love it. 2 eggs, 2 oysters. Donate the shells. Okay, Michelle, are there certain colours? Oh, I dropped one. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So it starts with your egg pops and then your oysters. Okay, egg pop number 1. Ooh, I hate when that happens. 2 pearls in your first one. There we go. You've got a golden yolk yellow. Oh, I didn't move the camera, sorry. There we go. Golden yolk yellow. And then a blood orange. Egg pop number 2. 3 pearls in this one. Another blood orange. You've then got a midnight purple. He does have a purple hint, so midnight purple and a gorgeous brighter Cadbury purple. And then with your oysters, so oyster number 1. Lights pop there. There's 1 pearl in this one, and he looks more gold. Oh, is he more pixie dust? I'm looking just to see if he's more pastel gold or if he's more pixie dust in colour. I actually think that that one's more pastely gold, just because the pixie dust has got that slight silvery tone to him, hasn't he? So more pastely gold. And then oyster number 2, Michelle. Lights pop there. And there's no more in that one. And you've got a golden peach. Okay, so having a look at all of these then. So you've got golden yolk yellow, 2 blood oranges, midnight purple, Cadbury purple, pastel gold, and a golden peach. Michelle, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, then they are yours. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Cherries, so I've got burgundy reds and black cherries, possibly. Let me have a look. Ooh. So I've got that black cherry, so very dark cherry. Are you just looking for the one? Can we swap one of the blood oranges for the cherry? And then that will be perfect. So then you're going to be happy, just to confirm, happy with these pearls here. Brilliant. Okay, so if I bring you back up and then I'll just gather these up for you. Michelle, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very welcome. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, Michelle. And that's up there for you. Perfect. Up next today is Debbie Hartley. Debbie, are you here? Debs, hello, 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 hello. Debs, you have got a bursting heart. Which number would you like to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? One, two, three, 4, or 5? I've got 2. May not have printed it yet, bear with me. Sorry, bear with me just a second, it's just loading up. Ah, yes you do. Okay, so if I just print this off, which 2 would you like then? So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which 2? So this is just printing. Okay, same name, same address, that's perfect. Number 2 and 5. So 2 will open up first, and then number 5 we will obviously open up second. So good luck, Debs. Number 1. Oh, this is one of the new pendants, Debs. So supporters have seen this. This is on the website and it will be on the website for everybody tomorrow. Okay, now guys, you may have to remind me of the names because we've had a couple of axolotl pendants in the new item, in the new section. So I may get the names mixed up. So basically this is a gorgeous little axolotl. It comes with 1 opening and the pearl sits in his belly. Now with this one, he does have a light pink enamel coating sections of him. And this one, his tail sort of swoops up, and then if I turn it sideways, so you can see the tail sort of swoops up. So when the pearl sits here, the tail will sort of come up alongside next to the pearl, which is quite cute. Okay, so Deb, what do you think to this one? So it comes with 1 opening and the pearl does need to go onto the jewellery. Would you be happy to keep this one, or would you like to go for a lucky dip? Lucky dip with him. Okay, let's bring you up. I'll do the lucky dip first before we open up your next heart. So, lucky dip. Good luck. Oh, I've got a couple. Okay, so this one is a pair of earrings. These are stud back earrings. I think they're called the centrifuge earrings on the website. I may be wrong, But yeah, I think they're the centrifuge ones. So stud back earrings, they come with 2 openings. You definitely need to have 2 pearls on the jewellery. So the pearls actually sit in this top little cup here. Now these do obviously, it looks really strange when you spin it around, but obviously the pearl is linked to where the stud sits, but this circle bit can then, you can obviously turn this around so you can have it so it sits at any sort of direction. Yeah, happy with those? Perfect. And then opening up your heart, it was heart number 5, this one, wasn't it? Okay, and in here you've got another pair of earrings. Again, these are new earrings. I think I put them on the supporters. I think these ones went on for you. If they didn't, then these ones will be going on very soon. I remember that we got you to name them though. So these ones are the earrings which are like the stud snap back earrings. So they snap at the backs there. The pearls are going to be dangling at the very bottom, so you can see that down there where the pearls sit and dangle. Then you've got this gorgeous like chain effect. It's got little bits of crystal in the inside of the chain, so you can see the chain effect is just on the front here, and then so it's really quite hard to show you these ones actually. So again, these are a new item that I believe will be live on the website, but you'd like to do a lucky dip for those as well. Okay, so good luck. Oh, have I got, yep, I've got multiple. There we go, there's one. And you've got an anklet as your lucky dip swap. So this anklet comes with 1 opening. Okay, so you're going to be able to choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery with this one, Debs. Okay, with it being an anklet, you could wear it as a bracelet, but again, the anklet sizes are slightly larger than bracelet sizes, so it all just depends on the size. So this one has got 4 butterflies. Now these butterflies do kind of move in their own individual section. They can't move past these ball stoppers, so each one moves slightly. So butterfly anklets there. I hope you're happy with that one. So like I said, that one comes with 1 opening where you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And then the earrings obviously come with 2 openings, and the pearls definitely need to go onto the jewellery. So that means, Deb, you've got 3 altogether. Which 3 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. There we go. What do you think? Two pops, 1 oyster. Donate the shells. Debs, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. So starting with egg pop number 1. 2 pearls in your first one. A darker gunmetal grey and a autumny peach. Hoping for blues and purples. Fingers crossed for you, Deb. Egg pop number 2. 3 pearls in this one. A amber, a chocolate bronze, and a Cadbury purple. And then coming back for your oyster. lights pop there. You are twinning. Twinning with silver lilacs, Deb. Now, I was just hoping for blues and purples. And you are twinning with silver lilacs. So gorgeous silver purple twins. Oh, what do you think to all of these? So gunmetal grey, autumn peach, amber, chocolate bronze, Cadbury purple and silver lilacs. Now, of course, as always, if there's any that you would like to swap, then I can do that for you. Or if you're happy with these colours, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. Swap the top two for two different shades of blue. Yeah, so one blue. And two blues. Okay. You'd like to have the lilac on the earrings, perfect. And then with the anklet, would you like to have a pearl on there? So yep, I have midnight blues. Let me show you a midnight blue instead. Oh, purple on the anklet. Love that. Midnight blue is perfect. Okay, so then the four remaining pearls here would be your loose pearls, Deb. Are you happy with those, or are there any other changes that you'd like to make? You'd like to be invoiced for hoop fittings on the rest. Okie dokie. just going to write that down for you. Keep the TARDIS, swap the icy blue. I'm sorry. Leslie, honestly, thank you so much. So I don't know the exact TARDIS, so let me just show you. Would you be happy with this one? So I'm not sure the exact TARDIS that I put in for you, Debs. So was that shade okay? Yeah, brilliant. And I'm sorry for misunderstanding, but that's perfect. And I've got down that you'd like to have them on hoop fittings, where your invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend. Debs, thank you for the donation with your shells. And of course, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. You're very welcome. Okay, and up next today is Andrea Bennett. Andrea, are you here? Oh, and you too, Mandy, and thank you for joining us today. Andrea, hello, hello, hello. You have got a bursting beats. Which heart would you like, Andrea? So number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Which one would you like? Number 1. Okay, let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. Oh, so you've got the adjustable bracelet. So this one matches the adjustable halo ring. Oh, it's just looped itself around. Hang on. Bear with me just a second. And then the supporters have just been given access to the halo bracelet, which has got 5 pearls on. This one is the adjustable halo matching bracelet, and this one comes with one opening. So basically, one opening, the pearl sits here, so it will be circled, ringed by zircon crystals, so it gives it that lovely sparkle. So pearl sits right in the center. You then have this adjustable bracelet format, so you've got this heart slider, and then at the bottom here you've got these 2 crystals as well. So then you basically, obviously when you pop it on, you can pull the slider down to make it bigger, pull the slider up to make it smaller, and the aim of the game, the bracelet style, is to have the 2 dangly bits as well. However, you can always tuck those in and like sort of around the chain if you prefer not to have them dangling. What do you think to this one? Keep that one. And I'm sorry, it's quite hard to show this one just because there's obviously a lot going on, but at the same time I'd want to be able to show each section of it. So yeah, I'm glad you're happy with him. That means you've got one opening with him, Andrea. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? An egg pop. Okay, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. You have got 3 pearls in your egg pop. A mustard yellow, a raspberry, and a chocolatey bronze. Slightly darker chocolatey bronze though. Like not as bronzy, if that makes sense. Still bronze, but not as bronzy. Does that make sense? Okay, Andrea, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you would like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. What do you think? So you've got mustardy yellow, raspberry, and a chocolatey chocolate. The raspberry on the bracelet, you can. And then the 2 remaining pearls, are you happy with those or would you like to make any other changes? No, I've got apple greens and I've got the very, very light pastel-y yellow green. Let me show you. So one like this. Is that the shade you was looking for? I don't know. I don't think they would have spots because they are very light. And I think I've been through these before for only 2 tonals actually. Would you want them to be matching or are you happy if they're slightly different like these 2? That one's slightly brighter and slightly smaller. That one's slightly lighter, larger. Or if you'd like them to be matching, I can have a look, but I may have to swap the original one out, if that makes sense, to find a matching one. Different is better. Okay, so are you happy with those 2 there? And then you'd like to be invoiced for them on hoop fittings. Perfect. So let me bring you back up. Your invoice for the hoop fittings, Andrea, that will get sent for you over the weekend. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. that's safe up there for you, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh, I've gone all cold. My heating, what's the time? Yeah, my heating's gone off. You're very, very welcome. And I believe that that is actually the end of the order list for today. So I do have a couple of people booked in for Sunday already, and if you've ordered whilst being on the live, then you'll also get added on to Sunday as well. There's definitely still space available for Sunday if anybody would like to order. If you'd like to come and join us and join and have a chat and watch again, we'll be live Sunday 7:30 p.m. GMT. As always, have a brilliant weekend and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.